though. It's still hot. We set off from the campsite this morning. This morning, nearly lunchtime. So we're on day 3 now. When we set off, we had nothing in the sat-nav. We didn't sort of like plan anywhere really, did we? We just set off. Bit weird, I know. But we were going sort of the right direction to head towards Austria, but we didn't have a real plan. Anyway, we stopped for a bit of a break. We were just driving along. We've seen this signpost for air, and it's actually very nice. So a little bit of a car park, a bit of a dirt track, next to a couple of canals, and you can see there's a very, very big canal boat. It's absolutely huge. So we're just gonna have a bit of a break, and then we'll set back off again where we're heading towards now, because we've actually put a destination in the sat-nav now.
Just before Nancy.
Just before Nancy. There's an air there, so we're gonna pop over there and see if it's free. Make sure there's some space. If not, then we'll just find another one. But at the moment, we're just sort of driving along, looking at the countryside, which is absolutely beautiful. It helps when it's a really nice day as well. It's a bit overcast, but still very warm. Yeah, so that's our day today. We'll probably get something else on video, but catch you later. Bye bye now.
Bye.
So we've got about just over 200 kilometres to drive today. We've been driving through lots of little tiny villages, on all the little tiny A roads and B roads. Been really nice. We kept away from the motorways because we want to see some scenery and motorbikes. Another motorbike. So we've done about 106 kilometres so far. It's been glorious sunshine. It's been really nice to drive in. But we've just turned off this little tiny road now, and we're going through a forest. So it's nice to get a bit of cool shade actually. We've driven for the past couple of days with the windows open because it's really nice. So we're on our way to a place called Baden-Baden. I think that's how you say it.
Famous for its spa.
It's famous for its spas apparently. We just need to find motorbike after motorbike. It's obviously a good motorcycling route through the forest. So yeah, we're just trying to find somewhere to have lunch now because we pulled over early on and we had got a baguette and we got some stuff in the fridge, so we just have a nice picnic lunch. Gonna find somewhere to stop. So we passed Reims and we stopped in Liverdun. Nice place. Alison's filled the book in, so we know we want to come back here again. It was nice, wasn't it?
Okay.
It was okay.
Very busy.
It was a very busy site, yeah. It crammed in. and the facilities are nice and clean. Just, it was a bit weird. We tried to find an air which was free, but we couldn't find it, so we ended up on this site which cost us, how much was it?
16 euros.
16 euros for the night, and then we parked up, got everything ready, had tea, then we took the dog for a walk and we walked past the air that was free. Had some spaces in, so spent 16 euros for now really, but hey oh, yep.
We're just learning.
We're just learning, there's a lot to learn here, isn't there? And we set off from there this morning with an expectation of driving for about 3 hours.
Well, you've forgotten to tell them about where we went yesterday.
Alright, where did we go yesterday?
To the local market.
Oh, we went to yeah, so we went to the local market. Well, it wasn't a market as such, it was more like a farmer's market on the side of the road, and we thought, let's go there because it helps with the local economy. And we've seen this nice young girl who had lots of roast chickens and roast potatoes, and there was a guy there that's selling cheese and all sorts, so we bought some nice cheese. And then we asked the girl to put a chicken in. She had a big chicken, nice chicken, and put some roast potatoes in the bag, and it came to how much?
26 euros.
26 euros. We paid how much for the chicken?
17 euros.
17 euros for a chicken. It was cooked. To be fair, I would have preferred it being a swan.
9 euros for the roast potatoes.
9 euros for roast potatoes. And they just come in a bag. They weren't even served to us. But yeah, 17 euros for a roast chicken. And I keep thinking back to Tesco's and thinking, somewhere along the line, I think I've been ripped off. But, you know, we've added to the local economy and learned. So today we went shopping in
Aldi.
Aldi. A lot cheaper, I'll tell you. A lot cheaper than a farmer's market. So we've still got some swan left, and we're going to have it for tea tonight, which you'll see in a minute. But it was nice, but just not worth 17 euros, unless I say it was a swan. So there you go. And then we had a traumatic drive, because we're supposed to be driving for about 2.5 hours, maybe 3 at the most, and we ended up driving for 7. Just about 7 hours. So we come to a place called Baden in Germany, and it's a lovely place. And if anybody was to ask where did you go, I'll say everywhere, because we went everywhere. In fact, we went up the same road 2 or 3 times because the sat-nav tried to take us to a place that was shut. Obviously the sat-nav didn't know it was shut, and then we found another one, and we travelled around the other side of Baden through the traffic, through the roadworks, and we couldn't get to that one either because it didn't exist anymore. So we found another one on the other side of Baden where we first set off, and then we come to this place, which was very nice. It's only 15, 16 euros.
12 euros.
Oh, sorry, it's only 12 euros, cheaper at half the price. So it's not a bad little place. You get electric, and you can fill it with water and dump the water. It's got bins and all sort of thing. But we parked up because we'd had such a traumatic day. We ended up walking 20 minutes down the lane, and we found a beer garden, and we had a lovely beer. It was well worth every penny. And then we come back and had tea. So that was our traumatic day. So tomorrow morning we're going to get up early, and we're going to set off, and we're going to stay in Germany still. We've got about a 2-hour drive. Fingers crossed, you never know what's going to happen. About a 2-hour drive before our next destination, and then, which is Ulm. Ulm, U-L-M, Ulm. We're going to try and get to Ulm. Now there's one particular park up which is a park and ride, so hopefully we can park up there.
I can't find it.
And then we can't find it now. I can cut that bit out. So we're going to try and find somewhere in Ulm to park up and then go into the city, because it is rather tricky bringing the motorhome into the centre of Ulm, in the centre of anywhere really. So Ulm, we'll be there up near Ulm or in Ulm for the day, and then we're off to Austria the day after. So that's where we're up to. It's been fun, it's exciting, we've had a right giggle. Most people I think would have just had a good fight, but we just had a good laugh. It's been really good. So Anyway, Charlie enjoyed it. So that's it for tonight, and we'll see you again very soon.
Thanks.
Bye. I know I said bye, but one more thing. If you come to Baden-Baden, get a custard pasty. They're lovely. I don't know what they call them locally, but it's just a custard pasty. Better than Greg's. See you soon. We're off again. So we've left Baden-Baden and we're heading towards Ulm. We're on the motorway, or Autobahn. That's an experience. Lots of low flying objects, especially in the outside lane. We're currently shuffling along at around about 7 kilometers an hour. Yeah. Wash building day, so it's a bit wet. We just had a nice coffee in this bar area. We were hoping to have a nice cool beer in the sun, but instead we've had a nice coffee in the rain.
Envisage this. I'll have it on my holidays, walking about in the pouring rain.
So, I think if we go over the road and then we go along the shops, we should be underneath one of these canopies, turn left, we'll end up at the cathedral.
And then what are you going to do?
Look at it.
Yeah, good.
What else do you do with the cathedrals? You can't play it, you can't eat it, just look at it. So this is Ulm Cathedral. It's under a huge amount of restoration, judging by all the scaffolding. We're in Austria. We're in Austria, and just to prove it, we bought our vignette. I think that's road tax while we're here.